Hey guys, Fusebox here, and Fuse is ready to fuse. Finally done with this Brogni madness. He's an amazing champ. I'm super happy to finally have him. Can't wait to put him to use. But this whole fusion event was kind of a nightmare. I had to work overtime, but today I'm going to show you what I found out due to one of you. Lupo, thank you so much. Not only did you change my world, but my family would probably love to thank you too, because now they're getting more of my time. So BlueStacks is, I guess I've been complacent. Just been okay with using what's working for me. Man, there's something so much better out there. We're going to bring this on the screen and go over it real quick. OMGclick. Just look up OMGclick, download this thing. It's free. They do have a Patreon somewhere in here that you can actually support them. And the work they've done, they're worth supporting, for real. What this does is absolutely amazing. So you go in. Let's real quick. Let me set up some food and show you what this thing can do. Go there. If you're farming food, you come in here. Let's say you're working on some 1s, some 2s, some 3s. You're just leveling food. You can efficiently level food and not sit at your computer. Let's put a 1, a 2, and a 3 in there. Okay, so what this will do, you got your farmer in the lead. You stop when any character hits max level. That'll keep you from wasting energy. You can click the ignored levels in dungeons. That way, if you're just auto running a dungeon, it doesn't worry about people hitting max level and stopping your run. It even has a progression, like a story mode, I guess, to help. It'll just carry you while you're not at the computer through the actual campaign if you're still doing that. You can tell it, okay, well, you can go ahead and use 2 refills out of my bag, or it'll use your gems. I'll set this at 1 because I used a lot of gems trying to get that Brogni. All right, so what does this do? Now let's real quick look at auto sell. This is amazing too. You can choose to sell anything that's 5-star or less. You can take that off and choose to sell flat stats. You can choose to sell certain sets, or you can tell it to sell anything that's rare, uncommon, or common. Absolutely amazing. You can tell it to ignore rank 6 so it doesn't get into any 6-star gear. Speed boots only. That way, if you don't want any boots other than speed boots, click that button. Flat stats on speed boots. A lot of options here. You can get screenshots of what it sells, what it saves. It does save your loot logs if you click this. But even better, food swap. So we're going to tell this we're going to walk away from it and tell this that we want to enable it right here. Okay, I've been running 2 clients at once, multiple games. But when you're running just one, put this on 1 and then food swap can be enabled. So you enable this and you tell it, I want 4 rank 2s leveled up. We've got a bunch. We could actually turn that up as high as we want. We only want 1 more level 1 leveled up. And after that, tell it to start working on 3 stars. Maybe you got 6 3-stars you want to level up. So once you've told it all of that, let me bring that back up. You've told it how you want it to swap food out. You've told it what you want it to auto sell. You come in, food swap is on, auto sell is on, the little green lights. You just basically don't forget to tell it if you want to add a refill. Hit the start button. This thing plays the game. I'm going to resize this real quick. Here, we'll just do this. We'll do this. It's going to be easier. It will resize your screen so that it knows exactly where to auto click. No problem. We're going to leave it just like this. So it just ran 1. It's checking my gear. It met the criteria. It sold my gear. This is all hands free. This is all, man, I'm talking about this is the way to play. So we're going to be at level 8. Next level after it sells this loot is going to max out my 1-star. Watch this game. It'll go in. This OMGclick is going to go in, sell my loot, check my heroes. It sees a maxed hero. It goes to the screen. It takes him out. I told it to run 1 more 1-star, so it's going to go all the way to the right as far as the maximum amount of heroes could be. That's why it's looking odd. Then it's going to find a 1-star, click it, put it back in, and start leveling him up. As soon as my 2-star hits level 20, it's going to take him out, find a 2-star to replace it. And however many 2-stars we told it to do, that's what it's going to do. And then it's going to move on to 3 stars. It can do this all the way up. This is the best way to level food. Absolutely. I wish I had this at the beginning of the Brogni event, but thank you so much for sharing that. I don't know how it's gotten by me all this time. If you've been using it, awesome. But this thing is absolutely amazing. I just want everybody to know about it. It truly is the closest thing to a cheat in this game. So aside from what it's doing right now, we'll try to fix the screen. Let me get everything set back up. So of course, you can just go run your dungeons all day while you're gone. You can tell it if you want to let it use refills. It has parameters. How many run limits do you want to allow to it? The scan interval, basically it's scanning to see if it's time to sell loot constantly. If you wanted that to slow down, you could change it to a matter of seconds, but it's so fast, there's no point in changing it. But also, some of these extras, you can tell this thing while you're at work. Maybe you're not worried about using a bunch of energy and building up food. You can just click it. It's like a sentry mode. I wish that something was up. How long until this refreshes? 15 minutes there. I could buy a refresh. Let's just buy a refresh, back out. This thing, you can tell it to watch your sparring pit, and you can tell it to buy ancient shards and to buy mystery shards, which you always want to do. Always want to buy these things up. So it's going to go into this mode where it will periodically check your market as well as your sparring pit. So hit enable right here. Oh no, that's the next amazing thing it does. So we come back here, we hit start, and it's going to center up in the screen, and it's going to be waiting for any red dots to pop up here on the sparring pit or the market. But if I go into the market, this is it doing this. It's buying up every mystery shard, every ancient shard that it finds in the market. Then it's going to back out after checking and just keep watching the market and the sparring pit. Anytime something pops up, it's going to buy it for me or take my level up so that I'm being efficient while I'm gone. How cool is that? But there is one more trick. Let's stop this. Under extras, this is absolutely amazing. Now I know that I now remember you trying to tell me to use this when I was trying to level up gear, making a video, and I just didn't get around to it. I definitely wanted to, but now I know. Now I know. So you want to level up some gear, and you're tempted to get on blue stacks because you want it to go fast. Well, let's just click this piece of gear and go to upgrade. Right here, fast artifact upgrade. You have to click that you understand it's changing your frame rate. You enable it, you upgrade, and it's just fast and just like blue stacks. Quickly, efficiently level up gear. Absolutely, this is top notch. This thing's top notch. It does handle multiple accounts. You go to clients. I guess I might as well just take this on up. But you go to your over here on clients, and you tell it you have 2 instances running. I run 3, and I can now run them on the Plarium app without getting on blue stacks and slowing everything down. This is absolutely a game changer. Don't forget to disable fast artifact before you go back to playing. That way nothing crazy happens. So guys, I had to share this with you. Thank you for sharing it with me. This is a true game changer. As long as you're using the old noggin, you can come up with some amazing things to do with this. So definitely go check this out. OMGclick, easy, quick download, almost no setup at all. It just goes in, it puts your player name right here, and like I say, it can run multiple accounts. But the food swap, that blew my mind. This escaped me all this time. So thank you again, and hopefully you guys can start enjoying this too. Thank goodness the Brogni event is over. Right? I mean, this has been a mess. I hope this is a rarity or it never happens again. But so finally got the guy. Gotta take a look at him. He is truly a game-changing hero. He's an amazing hero. Arguably worth the effort. It's just that this came at a time when a lot of people could not even get into it, and it took so many resources. I used up all my bottled energy, and I saved a ton of that stuff. I started getting into my gems. I think I used 800 gems to get all this done on energy. I didn't have to spend anything, but it took a lot of resources that a lot of younger players didn't have. So I think a longer notice on a really hard event like this would make a lot more sense, and the arena needs to be fixed for those that cannot get out of bronze. But all that aside, there he is, the mean man himself. He's cool, and he's still pullable. You can still pull him from blue shards. You can pull him from ancient sacred shards. There is a 2x sacred coming up, so still good luck to all of you who kind of felt excluded or just were not able to do it. I did manage to do it on 2 accounts. I didn't even try on my small one. But that's it, man. OMGclick, absolutely a game changer. Thank you again, and guys, hopefully it helps you. It would have helped a ton during this event, but there's always another one around the corner. Until next time, enjoy the grind.